Hey there, this is Anthony from magneticmemorymethod.com, and thank you for coming by to collect these special worksheets that belong to the memory improvement kit that comes with some videos that you're going to be receiving. And so let me just walk you through them so that you can get the most out of what you've got. So the first document is how to improve your memory using a memory palace. It basically helps you, have a written version of the videos that you're going to be watching. And if you go through, you can see there's some general information, and a lot of the principles are broken down for you. And you can examine a sort of sample memory palace that someone has created. And please do that. Please create your own. It's absolutely fundamental to the process. So that's the first general reading document. And now I want to show you the sample worksheet because you're going to fill these out to help create your memory palaces. The second document is an example of someone who has filled out the worksheets. And if you feel that this is all beyond you or maybe too complex, because I'll admit that there is some engineering that's going to go on, but it's going to really, really make a huge difference to how you use memory techniques if you just go through these steps. If you have any doubts about whether or not this is something you can do, this sample that I'm sharing with you that someone willingly shared with you so that you can get the most out of this. He's 88 years old. He's memorized hundreds of foreign language vocabulary words, in this case in German, and he has memorized dozens of poems, some of them quite long. So if an 88-year-old person can do this, anybody can. And so I'm really excited to share this with you, and I know you're going to do great. So make sure you go through this entire document. You'll see how that he has used basically a paper version of a memory palace after drawing it out and just structured it beautifully so that it's absolutely simple and effective to use. And again, there's some drawings for you of memory palaces that other people have created, so you have some guidance in how that's done. And there's different ways to do it, but you're going to learn the optimal ways. Now in the third document, I'll show you how that you can use the process, the actual worksheets, in order to help guide you in creating an effective memory palace. So these are the blank magnetic memory method worksheets. You can print them out, which actually is ideal, but if you don't want to print them out, you can actually type into them. So I'll show you that if you go here and you're trying to identify a memory palace, you could say, hey, here's Alan's house, and just type that in like that. Allen, and that would be just fantastic if you do that. And then when you're building a memory palace, say for the letter C palace, and you want to identify a particular spot, you could say bed, just like that. So they're really, really designed for optimal use. You can go in and make changes, but again, I do think that you want to actually print them out and use your hand, because that's getting more muscles into your absolute process. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many cells and stuff connected to all your muscles in your brain, and it just gets you much more involved. But if you do prefer typing, then you can do that, and you can use this area for general notes. So you could say this is Carl's house on 456 Wentworth Street, or whatever the case may be. Wentworth Street in Chicago. Something like that. Absolutely easy and simple to do, and you can also print out the versions that you've typed into for reference. And then make that extra step, draw your memory palaces out. This is absolutely fundamental. So enjoy these worksheets, put them into action. They'll serve you well as you explore the world of advanced memory techniques for learning a language, memorizing poems, names, whatever it is that you want to work on. There is a memory solution for you, and it begins with the most fundamental technique of all, the technique that you can use every other technique inside of the memory palace. Get in touch if you have questions. My email is anthony@magneticmemorymethod.com. Please put worksheets in the subject line so I know that it's coming related to these, and I really look forward to speaking to you soon. Check your inbox for the videos I'll be sending you, and general emails. You want to look in your spam folder in case you don't see anything. And if you're using Gmail, they may have gone into your promotions folder. The best thing to do is move them to your inbox and create a special folder. You can put Anthony as the title of the folder, or Magnetic Memory Method, or Anthony MMM, or MMM Anthony, whatever you like. click, and by moving those emails into a special folder, you'll be telling the email gods that you and I are friends and we are working together to improve your memory, and that should stop the messages from going to spam. So again, I'm really glad that you're using these tools, and let me help you if I can. Just get in touch, and hope to talk to you soon.